Hi everybody, Hayden here. I had to remake this video because the thing was bouncing in and out of focus. I put on manual focus, so I kind of hope that works this time. I opened up ExamSoft. This is the mandatory mock exam number 2. This is the PT. I'm not playing around with anything else. I already know how to use this software generally. And the one thing I want to make sure is you can set the font size for your exam before you ever start the exam. Maybe I'll talk about that in another video, maybe not. I think I already did. You know, maybe I never actually uploaded that video. But anyways, there's only a couple of settings that you can do, but the font and the font size are two things that you can change. You can have them there before the exam starts. Now, there's going to be an issue in this. Let's do that right away. We got the highlighter thing up here. Let's make that a different color, green. And I want to show you something with the highlighters real quick. We only have this one sentence, but if we highlighted the whole sentence and we really didn't want to, the thing's green. Okay, there's something else just happened that I want to show you too. The whole thing's green. Like I say, I just wanted to highlight a couple words, but I highlighted the whole thing. Now I get this green thing up there and I can't get rid of it, but you can. Way over here on the right, there's a white highlighter. On the white highlighter, it's really an eraser. I never saw anybody really discussing that, but there it is. So right now it's still highlighted, and again, I'll show you something else about this, because right now I can copy and paste. Okay, but let's do this and I'll show you how that works. When I highlight in white, it gets rid of the highlighting. That's how you get rid of that. So if you highlight too much data, just go ahead and change it to white, highlight the whole thing again, get rid of your highlighting, and I would suggest that you keep that going as you go, because you can highlight as you go along. Let's just highlight a couple of different things here. Okay, so that'll be highlight. What should be highlighted? What's going on here? Okay, so that's highlighted. That should be highlighted, right? Okay, so here's a problem with the highlighting. It's not working really great. Okay, so that's working. You have to be careful within a certain window. So I just highlighted 3 different things, right? But they're highlighted. I can't do a Control-C and then come down here and do a Control-V. It won't copy, all right? So basically I highlighted the things up here. I tried to do a Control-Paste down here and it won't work. So let me unhighlight everything and show you how this is going to go down. Actually, you can highlight in white too. I just highlighted the wrong thing. You can highlight in white to get rid of it, like I said, but you can highlight in white and get rid of the whole thing, right? But because it didn't change to, I didn't get rid of those highlights, if I hit Control-C right now, it works, okay? Now if I come down here and hit Control-V, I can paste it all in. You see how that works? That's a pretty important thing, because if you want to highlight an entire question, the entire fact pattern, and put it down in your answer window, you can. I don't suggest doing that myself, but you can do it. So let's go ahead and highlight all this stuff in white again, and we'll just boom and get rid of it, and that just changes everything. So we'll go safety green again, and the fact of the matter is that you can highlight this right here. Okay, the problem with that is what just happened was I'm going outside of the window where I can highlight stuff. If I highlight something and I come up here and I come back down into it, it won't highlight. See, it doesn't highlight, because I went outside the parameters of the little window where we can highlight. See, the thing changes to a highlighter and then an arrow, because it's a very small window there. Arrow, highlighter, arrow, highlighter, arrow. It's just that one line of text. It's the only thing. But the entire PT is supposed to be up here. Okay? And the white one, the white highlighter erases stuff. It's really important to understand that, because you have these tools available. So let's go to yellow here and do this. So we want to highlight the attachment to the right. That's what we want to do. The words attachment to the right. That's all I want to highlight. Attachments to the right. And I don't let go. While I'm doing that, I hit Control-C, and then it goes to yellow when I let go of the button. But if I bring it down here, hit Control-V, bingo, bango. The problem with this one here, that's a 12-point font. And I want an 18-point font, right? So I have to, I guess I can hit everything. In this particular case, you wouldn't want to necessarily do that elsewhere. And an 18-point font. So there now I have an 18-point font. For me, an 18-point font is fine, but I have another big problem that I really dislike here. Is the fact that this stuff is still here. And that's the pop-up performance test. So the pop-up performance test is taking up some real estate on our screen. In the top right-hand corner up there, it says Toolkit. If I click on the Toolkit, that vanishes. Okay, so that's gone. Now I've got the entire screen width to write on. Now on exam day, and we don't have it to practice with, but this text up here that we're seeing, okay, up here, this text that we're seeing should be the whole performance test. The entire performance test is supposed to be above this line. If it is, then we can highlight it and we can use that copy and paste technique that I showed you here before, all right? So if you have any questions about this, do me a favor, drop a comment below. Let me know what your question is. Let me know you came by to say hi. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like this video, and if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to the channel. I greatly appreciate the growth on the network. Until I catch you in the next video, take care and be well.